This person was very influential in the spread of Islam in Spain. He is Tariq bin Ziyad, Arabic, known in Spanish history as a legend as Tariq el Tuerto, was a military commander from the Umayyad dynasty who led the Muslim conquest of the Al-Andalus region, Spain, Portugal, Andorra, Gibraltar, and surrounding areas, in 711 AD. In the summer of 711 AD, 92 AH, Tariq bin Ziyad left for Al-Andalus. On April 29, 711, Tariq's troops landed in Gibraltar. The name Gibraltar comes from Arabic, Jabal Tariq, which means Mount Tariq. Tariq's troops invaded Andalusia and in the summer of 711 achieved a decisive victory over the Visigoth kingdom, whose king Roderick was killed on July 19, 711 at the Battle of Guadalete. After that, Tariq became governor of the Andalusia region before finally being summoned back to Damascus by Caliph Walid I. Tariq's origins are not known for certain. According to historian Siaki Abu Khalil and quoted by Alwi Alatas, some call him a descendant of the Bani Hamdan from Persia, or from the Lakhm tribe. There are also those who say Tariq came from the Vandal nation. However, many historians consider him to be descended from the Berbers. According to Alwi Alatas, Tariq came from a Muslim family and had been educated in Islam since childhood by his father during the reign of Uqba bin Nafi in Afriqiya. According to another opinion, Tariq bin Ziyad was a former slave of Musa bin Nusayr. Musa freed him after seeing Tariq's potential, then placed him in his army. It could be that Tariq bin Ziyad was already in Musa bin Nusayr's army when Musa arrived in Kairouan. However, at that time Tariq was not yet widely known. When Tariq had just liberated Algeciras city, an old woman asked to meet Tariq. After being permitted by Tariq, this old woman told her story that she used to have a husband. Her husband always said that one day, this country would be conquered by a foreign general. This general has a prominent forehead and a black mole, covered in hair, on his left shoulder. Hearing that, Tariq immediately opened his left shoulder, which turned out to have the same mark as the woman said. Tariq's troops were amazed. The Visigothic kingdom had one very beautiful palace in Toledo, and it had 27 locks. Previous kings always said that no matter what happened, no one could enter the palace. Each new king even added one lock, so there were 27 locks. When Roderick ascended the throne, he was very curious about the contents of the palace. One day, he broke all the locks and entered the palace. Apparently, inside the palace there was another room which was locked. After unlocking the room, Roderick entered the room deeper again. It turned out that in the room, there was a parchment containing paintings of people riding horses. They wore rough, dusty clothes, wore turbans on their heads, and their swords were curved. There is also an inscription there: whenever this sanctuary is violated and the spell on this urn is broken, the people depicted on this urn will invade Andalusia, overthrow the throne of its king, and occupy the entire land. Expeditionary Force, edit source. After obtaining permission from the Caliph, Musa bin Nusayr sent an initial expeditionary force to the Iberian Peninsula region. This troop was led by Tarif bin Malik, Tarif Abu Zahra bin Malik al-Mughafari. Tarif bin Malik led 500 soldiers, including 100 horsemen. The fair departs using 4 ships. They landed on the southernmost island of the Iberian Peninsula. In the future, this island will be called the city of Tarifa, which comes from the name Tarif bin Malik. Tarif immediately carried out Musa bin Nusayr's orders to attack the area closest to where he was anchored. After succeeding, Tarif returned to Musa bin Nusayr and brought a lot of war booty. He also called the country Jazirat al-Qadra, Green Island, to refer to the Iberian Peninsula.